If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and we've got goblins!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
That was superb, Arisen! I'll gather this. It might be of use.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You've been doused in oil! You must stay clear of fire! Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
This is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate.
Pitiable arisen.
Well met. Go on, have a gander. Hope to see you again.
Shackled by a foul.
Have you need of me?
Hast thou forgotten thy? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flame? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on, and by some miracle, survived. Arisen. I'm afraid, does it have aught to do with why you were taken to... They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink.
What say we gather some information?
Say. Mayhap you should speak with...
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you... 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide... However, the more powerful the spell, thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will try them, as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your...
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
'tis time I went looking for him.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Let me be the one to collect it.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
That's just what I was thinking. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Shall I assist? Never fear, for I am here.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no. I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernwood.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for it. Will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You'd suppose there's no harm in that? If you're rich...
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for...
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I think I get the idea.
Ah, well met. Here for some... fruit roberant, are we? Do come again.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roberant? Oh, so this is what it looks like.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Wonder if there's any... What might you need?
Have you need?
I've a selection of where. That's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We mustn't overspend.
That's just what I was thinking.
Just what I need.
Not much going on.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity may... I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
'Tis as you say.
Ah, you've returned. Good. First and foremost, will you accompany me? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you... Very well. Speak.
Claim I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Well, that appears to have sent some of them. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The village, you must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into...
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done... Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuild...
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow strong. Huzzah! You done it!
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
How might I aid you, sir?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
useful ingredients to be gathered here, old.
Yes, we can get as much as we can carry.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Wait hard! Be sure to avoid open flame!
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Estopion of...
Tremendous work!
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe. Goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of.
Attack at a moment's notice, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
That's just what I was thinking.
This is rather thrilling. Must finding these be so difficult?
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. I'll turn you into a pincushion! The find of the century, I dare say. This is what... I shall never tire of our adventures. I'll get that for you. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Halt! Stage.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
I'll go and open the chest. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bed. Rolls. Is this place bereft of people? And brigands both.
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on? Excellent! Just what I was hoping for.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest.
Look, Master! Goblins!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I'll turn you into a pincushion! Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Let me be the one to collect it.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Think nothing of it.
That's a bad idea.
Pass victory, a myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. society is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
We need only hone our skills, and in time we shall be indomitable.
I suppose 'tis so.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
I know how it is, Master. Fatigue has a way of creeping up on you.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
At once, Master.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
What's this? We're trapped.
think we'd encounter one here of all places? Cyclops! Hey!
Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
It's time we made for the capital. Inform the people of Vernon that the Arisen is coming.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. Understood. I shall proceed ahead. We're setting out.
No? Very well. It is your decision. No?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Prepare for battle.
Victory!
An exemplary performance.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the... All right? Into the ox cart, then.
was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till